Record low stock numbers, political uncertainty and the aftermath of tax changes are obstacles hindering the UK housing market, according to the latest RICS UK residential market survey, with price growth and sales activity subdued during the month of July and August. The survey in brief: national price growth indicator slows again as London and the South East pull down UK average. Continued lack of momentum for both sales and inquiries. Sales prices for more expensive homes, £1 million plus, coming in below initial asking prices. Are homes still selling for the asking price? In an extra question, chartered surveyors for the July survey reported on sales prices in comparison to the asking prices. Nationally, homes at the top end of the market, those listed at £1 million plus, saw the greatest deviation in agreed prices, with 68% of chartered surveyors reporting sales coming in below the asking price. Whilst this is not uncommon in a flatter market, 33% of chartered surveyors agreed that the prices for sales were up to 5% below the asking price. What does the future hold? Looking ahead, near-term price expectations continue to signal a flat trend over the coming 3 months at the headline level. Over the next 12 months, chartered surveyors remain more optimistic. Again, central London continues to exhibit the most cautious 12-month projections relative to all other parts of the UK. What's happening to sales and inquiries and new instructions? The main element holding back the market continues to be subdued deterioration in the flow of fresh listings, with new instructions dwindling for the 17th consecutive month during July. Consequently, average stock levels on estate agent books remain close to record lows, limiting choice for potential home buyers and would-be buyers. What's happening in Wales? Welsh chartered surveyors are more optimistic than the UK average. The outlook for the Welsh housing market remains strong, despite indications of shortage in the supply of homes being made available for sale. Welsh chartered surveyors' outlook for both prices and sales during the next quarter remain optimistic, following a July period where prices were flat but newly agreed sales rose firmly. It seems that the regional variations across Wales, and in Cardiff in particular, there is high demand for hotspot locations. Confidence for buyers is strong, particularly for 2 and 3 bedroom properties. Although in our experience, delays are being caused by lending institutions, conveyancers and surveyors who are not anticipate the volumes of transactions being experienced. In the lettings market, the quarterly figures also portray a more subdued picture, although tenant demand continues to edge higher. Meanwhile, landlord instructions continue to fall, with 8% of chartered surveyors reporting a decline instead of an increase in listings. Landlords really are stuck between a rock and a hard place. All the tax increases they've incurred over the last 18 months have meant they either need to sell their properties and exit the market, or increase rent payments to plug the deficit. Neither of these outcomes benefit tenants. If they exit the market, supply is even more limited and matched with growing demand, then prices will increase anyway. Bearing in mind we've just had the holiday season of July and August, we anticipate that September rejuvenation of instructions and sales will continue in view of the high volume and high demand by buyers and the lack of choice of properties being listed. So if you're thinking of selling or renting, please contact either our sales or rentals teams for a consultation without obligation. This is Tony Fleetch at Kelvin Francis saying goodbye until our next market update.